Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is another WHA video as we got the last kind of the showcasing games between the Crusaders and the Raiders. Also, this means we're almost halfway through the season, as right now every team has played 24 games, which also means trade deadline will be coming up very soon. Around the 35 game mark, we're going to be having kind of a big trade deadline. We'll probably have one more game before that, and then I'll be recording probably trade deadline this weekend for you guys, and that will be uploaded later on, which we are going to be talking about a lot of rumors going around in the WHA. We got some big players like Evgeny Dadonov from the Crusaders, who you guys will be seeing tonight play. He's on the block, and even Shea Weber, who have the Cincinnati Stingers, Roadrunners, Raiders, and the Mariners all interested in right now. So there's some big names out there that a lot of teams like the San Diego Mariners, who are first in the league right now and looking to maybe gain some veteran defensive leadership because of the fact that they're not very strong defensively. And the same with the Raiders. They're also going for Shea Weber, as they are definitely a team that could use some people to kind of fix things up. And they're thinking Shea Weber could be a huge bolster to the defensive core. Of course, their best defenseman is PK Subban, and that's definitely not a thing to brag about. So they might be looking to kind of make a big blockbuster move with the Cleveland Crusaders. But we'll see how that all turns out to be. And the Raiders are a good landing spot for Shea Weber, to be completely honest with you. A very good landing spot. If you're me, I would totally go there. But let's talk about the standings in the league right now and kind of everything that's been going on. Of course, you have the San Diego Mariners in first place in the Western Division with 14 wins on the year with 45 points. Then you have the Alberta Cougars, who are trailing. They have been doing great this year. They got the Roadrunners, Cowboys, and Houston Aeros all in playoff spots. Birmingham Bulls and the Blades are both out for by a couple games, but both Birmingham and Baltimore have been struggling over the past couple of games. They just have not been able to put up consistent amount of wins and stuff like that. And the Cowboys as well. I mean, this has been a team that's been started off the year red hot, but has really taken kind of a deep dive, and that's been the same said for the Halifax Highlanders as well. They were off to a great start to the start of the season, but now they're tied for first with the Raiders. I mean, still a great spot, and they're still doing very well, but they have not been able to put as many W's up as they have been in ties and stuff like that. They will be facing the Mariners today as well, so that's going to be a tough opposition for them to go up against. So we're not going to be able to see how they do until later on, but they need some big wins there in Highlanders Town. And as we're going to be seeing the Raiders tonight, they also need some W's here tonight as they want to continue climbing that bracket. You also got the Nordiques and the Racers as well, with the Stingers just trailing behind the Racers by 3 points. But you also have the Crusaders and the Whalers all the way down at last. Hartford has been just one of the worst teams. They are 4-15-5 this year with one overtime win. Of course, that's the reason why it was 4. They only have 3 regulation wins this season and 16 points. That's 10 points away from the second worst team in the WHA. The Hartford Whalers have just been having a rough season this year, man, and they definitely have some players up on the block. Nikita Gusev, Kyle Turz, Nick Bonino, and Peter Mrazek, which they all have players. You got Nick Bonino. The Raiders are interested. Kyle Turz has a couple teams interested in him with the Aeros and the Racers. And Gusev almost has every team that's in the playoffs interested at Gusev, Silverberg, and Dadonov. So you got some very good players in that mix, and some players that you could possibly maybe even see leaving. So that's the rumors there. Of course, the Nordiques looking for a kind of a goalie upgrade. So Jonathan Quick is also out there with Mrazek, and also you got Pekka Rinne in that mix as well. So you got some really good teams, and you kind of have that playoff format already filled out. But remember, we're only halfway through the season. We still have a long ways to go before we hit the end of the year, and a long ways to go before we hit trade deadline. About 10 more games, about a month still to play before we kind of get into those crunch days. And right now is a crunch day for the Crusaders, and it's a crunch day for the Blades and the Bulls. They all need big victories, and they need to start winning tonight. And the ice is ready. We're all ready to go between the Raiders and the Crusaders. We're going to be sending it down to them. But before we head down to them, we'll give you kind of a gist. The link, all the stats will be down in the description below. Claude Giroux leading the league in points with 29 on Birmingham, and somehow they're playing like shit. And then you got John Tavares, who is leading the league in goals with 15. He has just been an absolute madman over the past little bit. The best goalie in the league, Ryan Miller for the Mariners. He's really been putting up some great numbers, and same with Carter Hart with a 923. And then over to defenseman, Drew Doughty's leading the league in points with 20 now. And for goals for defenseman, Brendan Carlo leads the league with 7 goals for a defenseman. So a very nice looking league. So let's head down to Richfield Coliseum in Cleveland, and let's get this game started between the Raiders and the Crusaders. Alright everyone, welcome to Richfield Coliseum here in Cleveland, as we got a great matchup between the Raiders and the Cleveland Crusaders. And we're actually going to be able to see the opening package, as the starting goaltender for the Raiders is Tuukka Rask, who is 10-6-1, a very nice looking record. And then on the other side, it is the guy that's on the block, Pekka Rinne, looking to kind of prove himself and maybe even pushing the Cleveland Crusaders into a playoff spot, which I think the Crusaders want. Oh, I gotta change the camera angle. Forget that I play the game sometimes. That's the one thing I forgot to do for you guys. Change it over to true broadcast for you guys. Boom, bada bing. There we go. Raiders, Crusaders, let's drop that fucking puck, Rev. Let's get this going. As Pekka Rinne has been a guy that's on the block big time, interested by the Mariners and stuff like that. Of course, they need, Ryan Miller's been playing fantastic, but how much longer can he keep playing for, right? Like, that's the biggest question with Ryan Miller right now. But he is playing great. Anyways, the Raiders has already dominating the field. Say again, a great chance there, and a big hit from the, I'm pretty sure that was Shea Weber. Absolutely plummeting there. Damn, boy. Sagan getting a good shot off, though, but he got fucking demolished as a big hit there. But the Crusaders really need to start having a good night tonight, man. That is their biggest goal tonight. Biggest thing tonight is getting a W, getting that thing right off the get-go, and you're only a win away from really tying up. Oh, great chance, and Yevgeny Dadonov gets a big one there for the Cleveland Crusaders as they get a big one, his 11th goal of the season. Dadonov, the biggest guy right now on the trading block. I would have to say he's round number 2 right behind Shea Weber. He is a big-name player on that rumor list of leaving Cleveland. But if getting Dadonov putting up a big one there for the Crusaders, giving them that one big goal, and that's what they need here, man. That's what they need. 1-0 for Cleveland, as Hamilton has now looking to generate some more offense for Cleveland. Silverberg, he gets it over to Kopitar. He gets it back. He's behind the net now. Dadonov, come on, buddy. You got to get that. But Huskinainen, he gets that over to PK Subban. Subban, long pass over to Cole. Back over to Subban. Subban waits, nice shot there. Tries to get the rebound. Oh, but they're able to get it up. But the Raiders get it right back, as now they have it, as they regroup. Weber over to Silverberg. Silverberg's carrying it up, looking around, over to Shea Weber. Silverberg right in front of the net. Great chance there, and a save there by Tuukka Rask as he makes another one there for the Raiders. Oh, another big chance there. Craig Smith had a great opportunity but wasn't able to bury it, as Pekka Rinne keeps making some big saves here for the Crusaders. My lord, I cannot commentate today, as Kopitar, he's carrying up the wing, looking around, little dangle. He holds it. Nice snipe right through the 5-hole as Tuukka Rask already letting in 2 goals already as Kopitar. What a patient player, and we know what Kopitar does. He is a great leader for this Cleveland team as he gets his 6th goal of the year, and he was just patient, waited. He waited a ton of time to make sure he had a perfect shot, and he did. Found the 5-hole through Tuukka Rask, as that's a weak spot there for Rask. Big goal there for the Crusaders, as, man, they're gaining some momentum right now, man. Already up 2-0 in this big game for the Crusaders, and that's the way you want to continue this game. You want to continue playing red hot, and that's the type of energy Cleveland is bringing right now as Kopitar gets a big one, as he was out there for a very long time trying to get another one here for Cleveland to give them some of that momentum, which they like. Purikin up to the point to Lindell. Slap shot. Big save there by Rask, as he's trying to get himself into the game as well, as they're already down 10 or 2 minutes, or damn, I'm fucking trying to say 2-0, not 2 minutes, blah, blah, blah. We're only 8 minutes or 10 minutes in now, and they're already down 2-0. Are they looking for another one? Horonic, nice shot there, and a save there by Rask, and apparently I really can't speak English today. I'm sorry, guys. As number 11 there, he's carrying it. Oh, and what a beautiful snipe there by Achari, I think. Oh no, McGinn. Brock McGinn with a beautiful snipe, as that is his 9th goal of the season here for the Raiders, as he's trying to get his team in the back in the game, as Lindell was pressuring him there in the back, and he was able to come right out quick and take a nice, beautiful shot there from him. And that beat through Tuukka Rask. It almost looked like it tipped off of Asa Lindell's stick there a little bit. But what a great goal for the Raiders, as they finally go up and cut the lead down to 1 now, and maybe cut the momentum down here by Cleveland. But no, they continue that pressure, as Como trying to get that puck back, as we cannot really see the ensuing battle, but they get it. Van Riemsdyk over to Fantenberg. Kumo, he gets it over to Fantenberg. Slap shot from the point. Nice tip there, but missed the net. Engvall over to Van Riemsdyk. Oh, turnover there, but Van Riemsdyk gets it back. Nice stick lift, as Seguin now has it. Seguin, the captain of the Raiders, carrying it up. The leader who's been putting up so much goals for the team. Over to Williams. Nice chance there as Van Riemsdyk. He takes that puck, and he's going to carry it all the way down the ice here for the Crusaders, as he's looking for a chance here. One-timer. Oh, and a great chance there. But that got picked up by Seguin, as he's carrying it up. Looking around. He waits. Oh, trying to make a nice pass over there to his man in front of the net, but just got picked off there. Great chance there for the Raiders, but good defensive play there by the Crusaders, as he cheaps it in. Weinberg over to Foligno. Back up to the point of Van Riemsdyk. Over to Foligno. He gets it back. Down to Weinberg. Over to Trocheck. Great chance there. Oh, and he gets fucking pummeled there in front of the net, as that was a big hit, as Raiders are trying to play a little bit of dump and chase, looking like they're probably going to go get a change. Oh, and a big hit in there in the corner. The Raiders are stepping up their intensity level, getting some big hits right now. That's another great chance. This Foligno with a beautiful snipe, but a nice blocker save there by Tuukka Rask, as Moreau, long pass over to Chris Kunitz. Nice chance there. Tries to go 5-all through Pekka Rene, but Rene makes a save there for the Raiders. My lord, what a close game we're having here between the Raiders and Moreau, man. He's going out there and fucking wrecking some bodies right now, man. My lord, what some big hits there from Dominic Moreau, as face-off win. Barry slap shot from the point. Oh, and a big save there by Rene, as McGinn. Stahl, another big slap shot from the point. Another big hit there. Oh, Jenner fucking laying out the bodies. Now McGinn has it. Oh, tries to set up Stahl, but he got poked that puck away from him. 20 seconds left here in the first period, as it has been a fun, entertaining first period. Purikin, great chance there, and a save there by Rask, as the Raiders is trying to get one last opportunity. Jenner, slap shot, and a save there by Rene, as that is the ending of the first period here between the Raiders and the Crusaders, and it's been a great period. I gotta say so. Great fucking period. It was well fought. Rene led in one, but the Tuukka Rask, he needs to start making some big saves, as we're going to be heading off to the first intermission report with Peyton. What a back and forth period here between the Raiders and the Crusaders, as this game can get as even as possible. Two teams fighting to kind of get that momentum back. The Raiders lately been struggling. They're 4-4-2 in their last 10, and the Crusaders, they're just looking to get into a playoff spot right now, as they just been struggling to just get off to a hot start this year in the first 25 games of the year. But right now it's 12-11 for shots for the Raiders. It's even. Big hits though from the Raiders near the end of the period, which gives them that hitting advantage. And time on attack is going towards the Crusaders, but not by very much. It's by like 20 seconds, and that's really really it. It has been an even period between these two teams. Of course, Dadonov and Kopitar putting up the first 2 goals there, 2 unanswered ones, and then McGinn getting his 9th of the season there for the Raiders. So a very back and forth period, and I'm expecting the Raiders to really push hard in the second period to really push back that lead, and I think that's definitely going to be the biggest thing for them, as they were doing pretty well near the end of the period to really push the tempo of offense, especially for that third line between Stahl. They were producing a lot of offense and stuff like that, and they got to keep picking that up, but the offense has just been going back and forth between these two teams. It's been an exciting game here between the Raiders and the Crusaders, but I think I'm all done here. I think the game plan for both teams, for the Crusaders, they got to keep playing what they're doing. They're playing good defense. They're doing very well shutting down the big offensive guns of the Raiders, and they're laying out hits when they need to. The Raiders, if you keep picking up that physicality and putting some more pucks on the net, I think you'll definitely get through Pekka Rinne. The way that you ended off the first period was a great way to end things off. Of course, getting a goal from McGinn and then putting up a great third line performance from Jordan Stahl's line there. So I think that's what you got to keep doing, and keep pressuring the Crusaders and stuff like that. But yeah, let's head off to play-by-play with Peyton for the second period. Here we are. Second period is about to begin here, ladies and gents, as we got Seguin and Kopitar once again out there to take the face-off draw to start the period off, and it is a win for the Raiders. As Williams, he gets fucking pummeled into the boards there. What a big hit. My lord, is a nice pick away there by Seguin. Once again, making some smart defensive moves there, Seguin, shutting down the Crusaders, which they really need to start doing, as, yeah, there we go, Boone Jenner leading the league, almost leading the league in points, as he's the big body there for the Raiders, and he really is. He's a top defensive guy for the Raiders. He hits, he puts up goals, he does a lot of things for the New York Raiders, which is especially what you need when it comes to playoff time. As a great look there for the Raiders, as Seguin had it on his stick but got poked away and wasn't able to get that shot on the net. As Weber over to Dadonov, he gets over to Dougie. Dadonov gets it again, slap shot there and blocked by a Raiders player. As Dadonov gets it back, he's looking around, trying to generate something. Bad pass, but still got over to Silverberg. Wraps around the boards, and that's picked up by a Raiders player. Over to Huskinainen, over to Subban. Long pass over to Justin Williams, as he was scared he was going to get hit there again, and he almost fucking did. He decided to pass that one off as Foligno. We're going to play a little bit of dump and chase. Hard on Huskinainen. Smith now has it, but they were not able to execute the plan, as the Raiders... Oh, and what a fucking hit there by Foligno. Laying out the body there. My lord, what a big hit there. As the Crusaders, they're picking up that physicality a little bit. I think the coach came into the locker room and said, I know you guys can fucking hit. I know what you guys can do, so go out there and bash some fucking bodies. And that's what just happened there. My lord, what a big hit. As Trocheck now has it, carrying it up the zone, looking around, tries to back pass it, but got picked off there by Tyson Barrie. Over to Haynes. Kevin Haynes carrying it up, looking around, little toe drag, got hit off the puck now, and Liddell, he has it now, carrying it up the ice. Looking around here for the Crusaders, trying to generate some more energy, some more offense. Trocheck, that banged right off the post, I think. What a great chance there from the Crusaders, as they got off a good chance, good passing. And now the Raiders, they have a chance as Kevin Miller, but he got picked off right away. Weinberg over to Levio. They got a good chance here now as Barrie. What a good defensive play there by Barrie, but Weinberg gets a chance, and Rask making a nice save there, as he stops the play to get his team back and organized, which is a smart thing definitely for him to do, just to stop the play, slow things down, get everyone back and organized, get a new line out there. Is Fantenberg, great chance, and a horrible backhand chance that misses the net by a mile, as the Raiders with their best line, the third line, who's been generating so much offense for this team tonight, as Moreau, great chance, sniped. McGinn, another great chance there, looking for his 10th of the season, I think, right? I think he scored his 9th. I can't remember. Pissick, horrible giveaway as Moreau. He'll be able to cut that one off and get it, and able to transition right back in as Van Riemsdyk, and he gets pummeled, and McGinn was not able to keep it inside, and that is offside, as McGinn was like, ooh, a 2-on-1 with Jordan Stahl. Great chance, but it is offside anyways, as they will be both switching it up to their fourth lines, though, in those two lines out there. Okay. A little bit of a different tactic as Mark Pysyk carrying it in there, looking around, curves back up, gets it over to Morrow, over to Pysyk. Kruger tries to get it off. Nice chance for Rene. Makes a nice save, though, there on Morrow, or on Kruger. I mean, Kruger took the shot. But Rene making another nice save there again, man. He's been playing so well tonight. Like, honestly, Pekka Rene is making a lot of big saves. Already 14 saves on the night. He's been absolutely stellar. Pysyk from the point. Oh, my Lord. That was a great chance there. Everyone was screening Rene. He wasn't able to see, and it missed by a mile. That would have been a great goal there for Marky Boy, but he missed by a mile. As now it's over to Kunitz. He's carrying it up. Looking around. He gets pummeled as now Blake Kumo. He's carrying it up the ice. Looking around. Over to Dowling. Dowling waits. Curves back. Looking around. Dowling. Pass up to the point to Weber. Weber. Over to Hamilton. Back over to Weber. Hamilton gets it back. Over to Weber. Back over to... Oh my God. They're passing it back and forth. Weber. One-timer. Oh, and a nice save there by Tuukka Rask. Oh my God. He was really deep in his net. But he still made the save there. As that was a save he needed to make. And yeah, a whole old highlight reel hit from there on Shea Weber on Justin Williams, dominating there. As Weber is a big-time defenseman here for the Crusaders right now, really playing big. And you're going to think, if this team's a playoff team, do you really think they're going to trade some of their assets away to make the team worse? And unless they get like an enticing deal where it helps them both. Oh, Silverberg, great chance there, and that just misses the net there. And Subban, he has it now. Williams, long pass over to JT Miller. Miller carrying it up, looking around, snipes it. Big save there by fucking Pekka Rene once again as Kopitar. He's carrying it up. Long pass, but Williams picks that one off over to Miller. Miller carrying it up. Looking around for the Cruise. Oh, what a big hit there. Subban gets it over to Williams. Great chance there, and it misses the net once again for the Raiders. They just cannot hit the net tonight, and that's been the story of the second period, as we're probably not going to be seeing any goals here in the second period, as Williams looking for one last little rush, and that's picked off, and that will be the ending of this second period, as that is it. Oh, no, I'm kidding. It's not a goal. But that is the ending of that second period. A very, very quiet second period. Some big hits, some big shots, but no goals to be talked about in this period. So probably a quick intermission report. But we are going to be handing off to Peyton to talk about the big hits from Shea Weber and just the physicality from these two teams. So let's head off to the second intermission report. Hello everybody, welcome everyone to the second intermission report, and what a quiet period between these two teams, but what a period for shots ablazing, I gotta say. And the Crusaders really dominated this period. Hits, face-offs, just everything, you name it. I think the Crusaders did a very good job, and it wasn't very many shots. Like, legit, there was 4 from the Raiders and 3 from the Crusaders, and that was it all period long. Only a couple shots in this period. So it was a very defensive game, very even game. I mean, the Crusaders really didn't dominate. It's been a very even game, but the Crusaders really did pick up on the hitting, though, and you could really see that out on the ice, where I think the Crusaders are playing a better game than what the Raiders are. They got their goalie, Pekka Rene. He's looking red hot right now for the Crusaders. He's making some big saves. But yet on the other side, Tuukka Rask is doing the exact same thing. He's been playing huge. And then you have Shea Weber, who's been laying out the body. But then you have so many players from the Raiders who are doing the exact same thing. So it is two teams that are evenly matched, looking great. I'm excited. I want to continue this game. Like I said, there's nothing really to talk about but for a couple big hits from, of course, Weber, Hamilton, and stuff like that. And it's been a very exciting period for that. But let's head into the third period. This is going to be a fun period. It's going to be back and forth. So let's see who wins between the Crusaders and the Raiders. My prediction is the Raiders are going to tie this game, and we're going to be heading to a overtime, and then it might just end up being a tie, is what I'm predicting between the Raiders and the Crusaders. So let's head off to the third period as we have play-by-play from Peyton on ice level. So let's head it off back to Richfield Coliseum in Cleveland. Welcome everyone back to the third period here between Cleveland and the New York Raiders, as it has been a fun game between these two teams. A lot of big hits, a lot of back and forth hockey. It's been exciting, but the Raiders, they're looking to step back up in this game. They need a win here tonight. They need that little bit of momentum to continue on through the season, and definitely they do not want a loss. But the biggest thing for this team right now is to get a goal, get that one step done, maybe even send it to overtime. The Crusaders, they're a team that is in that fighting mix for a playoff spot, so it is a do-or-die situation for them right now, I think. If they lose this game and you have the Stingers win another game, that means you're like 3 games behind the Stingers. Right now, you're only 2 games behind. You get a win, you're only 1 game behind the Stingers, so it's really a time for the Crusaders to really start pushing for a playoff spot and to really start putting some wins together, because that is the biggest goal for this team right now to do, and that's to get and beat one of the best teams in your division is a huge accomplishment, I think, for the Crusaders if they're able to do that here tonight, and I'm hoping they will be. As Kopitar, great chance over to Danilov. As Rask making a big save there. Kopitar, nice, great chance there. That got tipped a little bit, but Tuukka Rask was able to swallow that one up and make a very, very nice save there for the Raiders. As Tuukka Rask and Pekka Rinne have both been playing big in this series, and that's to say the least. They've both been playing very well together and just making some big saves. As Weber over to Dadonov. Oh, nice chance there and a save it there by Rask once again. As the Raiders are carrying it down the ice. PK Subban over to Miller. Miller waits. Nice snipe there, and he gets fucking pummeled. Big hits once again, but Rinne makes a nice save as Hamilton really dished it into JT Miller. And I think JT Miller felt that one as Hamilton was just waiting. He cut across and just pummeled JT Miller. My lord. They got some big bodies there in Cleveland as well between Hamilton and Shea Weber, both being huge players. As Weber over to Foligno, as Weber was able to kind of win that face-off draw there for the Cleveland. As Foligno, what-timer, great save once again, and oh my god, Foligno just looked like he broke his fucking back, my lord. As Subban laying it into Filoni, and like I said, man, this has been a defensive duel between these two teams, especially that hit there. PK Subban really putting it into Foligno as a big save there, or a big hit there. And even a bigger save, or a bigger thing from Tuukka Rask, he made a huge save there on Cleveland. As Hamilton now looking around, he circles back, snipes it, and oh my god, that just missed the net. And that's been the story of this game. Just, oh, and what a fucking hit on the boards, knocking the stick right out of his hand, my lord. Like I said, man, the hits are just flying left and fucking right now, man. As Rinne will freeze that puck up, and my god, Weinberg just got fucking destroyed there, man. I mean, oh yeah, Weinberg destroyed him, but my god, fucking big hits for both teams, both for the Raiders and the Crusaders, both putting up big hits, and that's the name of the game right now. It really is. They're two teams that really look like they dislike each other between Cleveland and the Raiders, and they only face twice. Oh, and what a beautiful one-timer over to Bjorken. I think that was beautiful goal, and that gives the 2-goal lead to the Crusaders as Bjorken gets his 4th goal of the season. That's a big celebration there for Cleveland, and they know that is what a beautiful pass by Levio, and really steps up Bjorken for that beautiful 1-T as he just fucking spring loads that shot right behind Tuukka Rask. He had no chance. I mean, look at that puck flying. Like, Tuukka didn't even see that puck. Like, I'm pretty sure he did not see it until it landed in the back of the net, as that is a big goal there for the the Crusaders, as they got 12 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the 3rd period to finish this game off. And this is a very big game for them, right? They get 1 inch closer to the Stingers, and that's what they want right now. Oh, and Bjorken gets bashed into the boards. My lord, what a big hit there is now. Barry trying to carry it in, but he got turned it over. Bjorken, the man who got that big... Oh my god, what a hit! Oh, another big save there by Tuukka Rask there on Darren Helm. Oh my lord, a big hit and then a big save there by Rask. That's been the biggest thing there by the Raiders. They get big hits, of course, but they're just... They leave open open areas for the Crusaders. There's great chance there by the Raiders, but it wasn't able to capitalize on it as Dadonov, he has it now waiting, looking around, skates back over to Lindell. Horanek snipes it. Ooh, and a save there through the traffic. Tukaras making a nice stop there as it hits him right in the chest. And nice shot by Horanek. But look at this fucking hit here from Haynes. I mean, a little bit of charging, honestly. And I mean, his fucking body went off flying. I mean, that's definitely a fucking charging penalty for sure, and I can't believe that's not as Lindell. Dawn time. Oh my god, that almost slipped in the back of the net. Dadonov, great opportunity there, but a great defensive play there, I'm pretty sure, by JT Miller, shutting down Dadonov of a pretty good chance. As Dadonov, he's once again looking for another goal here tonight as he tries to center it, but he wasn't able to. Tries to shoot it, but a big block there by Williams, as Williams, a long pass over to Miller. Over to Williams, he gets stopped there by Kopitar. Kopitar has it now. He's looking around. Skating around. He has it. Oh, and he gets fucking pummeled. Horanek, one time. Oh, big chance there. And that was a huge save there by Rask. Pysyk, he has it now. Carrying it up. Looking around. He waits. He waits. Oh, tries to set up his man, Justin Williams, in front of the net. But a big save there by Rene, shutting that play down. It is coming down to crunch time here for the Raiders. They need a goal. They have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. They need to get something right now. Williams tries to get a shot up, but that was blocked. And now Trocheck, he carries that down the ice. He's looking around. Over to Foligno. Foligno now. Pass over to Weinberg. Tries to... Oh my god, he lost the fucking puck, I guess. As Markey over to Huskinainen. Over to Williams. Williams has it now over to Stahl. He waits. Oh, and a horrible pass. And he just hands it right back to Cleveland as they're carrying it down. And there's a minute left here in the third period. Weber slap shot from the point. That just misses the net. Huskinainen now over to Jenner. Long pass over to Craig Smith as they pull the goalie. And Crusaders making some smart changes right now. Getting some healthy guys out there. Huskinainen. Sagan. Great chance. Good big defensive play there as Hamilton tried to pass it up, but it got blocked, but it got to Weber. Anyways, oh my lord, what a chance there by Foligno. Oh, and a big hit there also by Foligno. My lord, oh, great chance here. Sagan getting past the defenders. Oh, and that beautiful shot, but just misses net. Sagan gets it again, and a block shot there, and the Crusaders. Como just dumps it in. He's going to play the smart thing and just dump it in there. Who really gives a shit? We have a 2-goal lead with 15 seconds left. Smart play, and they trap up the zone. As Subban gets in, Van Riemsdyk gets in now as that passes over to Como. Long pass over to Dowling, and oh, Dowling gets fucking demolished. The Raiders, they're not going to go quiet, man. They're going to go out with a bang as the Crusaders walk away with a big one, ladies and gents. This was a big win for the Crusaders. They played very well. It was a very quiet game. I mean, they got a goal here in the third period, but ever since that first period, they really did quiet things down. And oh, we get a little bit of a celebration as boom, baby. That was a big thing that I was trying to advertise at the start of the year, the celebrations. But it seems like I think every time we played, we had the away team winning, I think. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But Crusaders, they take the W as they get 1 inch closer to a playoff spot. So maybe the Crusaders are going to start maybe pushing for a playoff position. Who knows? But for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.